Hello everyone and welcome to another Train Sim World 6 video. In today's video we are on the Southeastern High Speed Javelin again, doing 1 Foxtrot 08 St Pancras International to Faversham at 6:54 in the morning and in a lightning storm. What could possibly go wrong? Right, let's get started. Let's do all the safeties. Let's go to the French bit, the French fuse box. TVM, KVB, get that shut. We've got AWS, TPWS, BSD, Vigilance, which is locked on. Have we got a TPWS spinner somewhere? Can't get into that fuse box. I don't think there is a spinner. If there is, I've never seen it. Unless it's on this wall here. No. Right, let's go this way around. Let's just put headlights on first before turning the train on, because I feel like if you turn the train on before putting headlights on, that would be frowned upon in real life. Fan, let's have it on, let's have it a fairly high temperature because it's getting a little chilly. Floor heat, and put it on low. I have the music turned off, so I keep forgetting how much of a banger the soundtrack is. It is a really good menu music banger. It's top tier. Big up to Benjamin. Right, I need to remember how to do this again. Hold DC, and I think it's pan down, pan up, shoes down twice. Right, let's go. Let's get out of here. Bit of notch 1. It's 40 miles an hour out of, no, 40 kilometers out of here. 0656 to Faversham. Oh, hang on. Yeah, silly me. It's a bloody lightning storm. Where are the wipers? They're here. Interesting, the Azuma has a 25 setting. This one doesn't. So that's 40 wipes a minute. Do we need 40 wipes a minute? Yeah, that'll do. Oh, I don't like the noise this wiper makes. I shouldn't have picked rain. It's weird, this line, because it starts off here and Ashford, where the other stop is. I'm speeding. Didn't take long, did it? I knew there was something going wrong. Yeah, it seems to be like English signalling here and at Ashford, but throughout it's French signalling. Yeah, this is probably the fastest. Well, as a UK Train Sim World player, this is the fastest you will ever go. Signal for D. Don't mess it up. I'm going to assume that's what D stands for. Don't be a wally. 37 miles an hour, so 60k. Here's the East Coast Main Line. Where are the wipers? Off. We're in a tunnel. Don't need you. Oh. Up to 200. D is for don't give the train to Melbourne train guy. Yeah, D is for don't fuck it up. Don't crash it. I feel like we're a lot faster this time. I probably should have looked harder for one of the like 12 car services. One of them would have been fun to do. Yeah, it's weird how these flags connect into the train and know where the other trains are and know what speed we're doing. Do you know what? I don't often compliment the French because all they're good for is croissants. But their signalling system is very futuristic. It goes up to 170 miles an hour. Hang on a minute. I need to be on the brakes here. Coming up to Stratford already. I believe the London to Stratford bit, maybe the TGV, it gets 300k. So that's probably around 180 miles, I'd say. I feel like I'm not slowing down enough. I believe the Eurostars can do 186 miles per hour, so they're a little bit held up on this bit of the route because they can only go up to 225 kilometres, which is 140 miles an hour. So they are held back a little bit, which is just like everything else in the UK transport scene. Held up, slow, useless. Then it's a small little island, so you're not really going to get straight, fast-running sections of railway because it's going to be bendy and twisty, and it's not going to be for very long. Because again, it's an island. Whoa, bit of lag. Just give it a quick save. 100k. Coming into Stratford. Put a bit more brakes on. And coming in at about 50 kilometres would be good. Do you know what? I'm not going to bother putting the wipers on because I'm just going to have to take them off. And no rain even appeared on the windscreen. Yeah, obviously that line there goes up to the Eurostar depot. If you're ever wondering what that line does. Okay, maybe I should put the wipers on. Should also really be looking at what I'm doing as well. Yeah, obviously this isn't going to be too far from where the Mildmay line is. I wonder if you can route hop between Stratford and Stratford International. That is where the Mildmay line goes, right? Stratford, I think. Yeah, it's mad to think that these units are 16 years of age. They're fairly old. They're almost as old as the Pendolinos. Pendolinos are 20 years old, I do believe, 22 years old. But I don't get what it is, but Hitachi always have this little purple cushion-y thing. I don't know that it's if so your head gets flung through the windscreen, you've got something to fall into, maybe. Bring it up to 2. But yeah, Stratford International to London St Pancras it's twice as much money on here as it is on the tube. Obviously you pay a premium for the speed, but yeah, this is where the Eurostar line goes to the depot. It doesn't end there like it looks like it does in the game. It does go on for much further than that in real life. I always thought it was for your forearms if you needed to peek over the driver's desk. Maybe. Right, let's get going. Okay, I need one more white. No, I did not want... No! Cool. Wait, does that mean I've just opened the front thing? Oopsies. It was before... Yeah, it could be. I mean, it could be. It could certainly be. That makes more sense nipping for your head if you fly through the windscreen. Next stop is Ebbsfleet in 15 miles, which we're probably going to do in about 5 minutes, 7 minutes. Mental the speed on here. It's genuinely obscene. Brake too hard as to soften the blow. Yeah. I'm hoping I can get it up to 225 because I don't think I managed to in the Ashford bit that we did. Yeah, I like how this one's got a dual wiper. In my opinion, nothing beats the wipers on the Pendolino. Nothing at all. I think depending on how much energy I have after this, might go for a run on a 700 in the game. Obviously I'm not just going to get on top of a 700 in real life and start running on it, that might hurt. 207. What's 125 in kilometres? 180 maybe? 190 possibly? It's starting to shake a bit. I'd love if this unit had suspension. Could you imagine bopping up and down in this tunnel? I seem to remember this run always as being boring, but it's actually not that boring. You feel a bit like a caged animal. You feel a bit like a caged animal once you're on the DC lines, the classic lines. Other than that, here you feel like you've got the whole world. The Pendo or maybe the 158. I am a sucker for the wipers that are top down. Yes, I remember the 158 wipers now. I wish we had a GWR 158 with Riviera. Those were two missed opportunities for me. GWR 158 and cross country HST. Never say never for a future pack, but obviously cross country don't have their HSTs anymore, but at the time Riviera's set, they would have still been running HSTs. I believe Riviera's 2023, I think, timetable, or 2022. Oh look, there's some PCAs. Ooh, nice bit of Pancras spot there. Should I get a quick screenshot? I want to try and get a screenshot with the pantograph sparking. Go on, spark. Go on. Yeah, I think the ScotRail variant and GWR variant of the 158 are exactly the same, except the GWR variant. I don't know what they've done, but they have 3-car 158s. I don't know if they've just taken some 158s out of service and put a coach like in the middle. But they seem to have. It's weird because you can see the yellow front on the second coach. It's quite weird. Yeah, I don't know how they've managed to do it, but they do have 3-car 158s. As weird as they do look. Regular 158 split to make 2 new singular coaches. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So it's a 158, but they've split and they've put a coach on 2 other 158s, if that makes sense. So imagine 3 158s, and then one of them, the front gets put on one 158 and the back gets put on a different 158 to make them 2 different 3-car sets. Yeah, I don't know how they do it, it's weird. I think that's the whole reason why they're getting the 175s from Transport for Wales, because they need 3-car sets. That's probably the whole reason why that's happening. So they're probably only 3 cars until they get cool but weird. Yeah, it's nice to see something different, but I don't know how they work it in real life, it's weird. Because South Western Railway have 3-car sprinters, but they're 159s, they're their own thing. I believe we just had a Javelin go past us, it was too fast, I couldn't even see. Is that the Dartford crossing there? Are we in line with Dartford? Yeah, about that. Start slowing down. But yeah, across country 158. Wow, really? Across country 158? Heck, that would be quite something. Talk about overcrowding. Cross country HST would have been nice because I believe they're similar to the ScotRail sets. They're 2 power cars and 4 or 5 coaches, but the coaches have electric doors, not the slam door. But yeah, they got rid of those in late 2024, I do believe. I think this is my favourite part of HS1, or maybe even HS. Yes, all the flyovers, bridges and stuff. It's cool when you're seeing things going over or under to the side. It's awesome. Like, I think we just went under the C2C network. Just went under us. Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. What did you think you were doing there? Little static shed. I feel like more water hits your windscreen when you're going slower. I don't know if that's just a myth or if that's actually a thing in TSW, but that's what it feels like. Nice and gently bringing it in. Now TVN has gone off and we're back to AWS. Back home, home sweet home. Oh look, there's another Javelin. This route is really busy. You don't notice it because you're going so fast. Same with East Coast Main Line. But the route is busy. Especially when you get on the classic lines. There's like a train every 3 to 12 minutes, I think. There might be the odd blip where there's like half an hour. Because I wanted to do a lioness line run. But I was thinking about doing an evening run, and there was an hour between trains sometimes, and it's like in real life they're every 15 minutes. But yeah. And then that was an hour gap at London, then there was an hour gap at Watford as well, because obviously that hour gap was always going to carry over. And I know that they might take a service or two off towards the end of the day, but to continue your journey you need to change power mode, right? Hold DC. Yes. 1, 2. Is that correct? The pantograph is down and the shoes are on. Have we got power? Doesn't look like we do. We should do. I'm 82% sure you're good. But if you're 82% sure, then I'll trust the 82%. But if the 18% comes true, then you're in trouble. I've just thought. Oh look, I've just made you a mod on Twitch. There you go. Have I don't know what it does. Well, nothing for this channel, but there you go. You're a mod. Enjoy. Ooh, shiny. There you go. You got a little sword now. Heck. Sounds a bit personal. Sounds a bit like an insult. Moving on. Do these have first class? I can't remember if they do or not. Yes, that's got to be first class, right? That looks like... Do these have first class? Nothing looks that great, but that is just UK trains, to be fair. No, I don't think these do have first class. We've got a DK. Do not care. Right, let's get going. Find out if we do have power. Donkey Kong. We do not have power. No, we do. I just need to be patient. You've got to remember that I've got to remember that it's 750 volts, not 25 kilovolts, so we are going to be a little slower. What's the speed limit? 62 miles an hour. Here is where we join the line at Northfleet. I believe we are, yes, we are signalled on. It's hard to find gaps on this route. No, passenger trains every 3 to 12 minutes, then you've got... Because I'll show you when we get to... I'll zoom in on it a bit more. I believe Graves... Oh, hello! That's another one I haven't done in a while. 465. Right, 70 miles an hour, but I believe we're coming into Gravesend, right? Oh no, we've got a couple of miles. Let's put the hammer down. We do love a 465. But yeah, I do like how it changes between miles and kilometers depending on what section of route you're on. Heck, I think I've got doubles. Oh no, it's just a warning for a 30. Cool. That 30's not for a while, so we're alright. Right, let's begin slowing down. I like how you can change the position of your wipers as well. So if you need to look at something on the right, you can change your wipers so they're sat here on the left instead of the right. I know it's nothing like mind-blowing, but it would help. I imagine drivers do use it in real life. Right, I've broken for this 30 way too early. We're going to be late. Oopsie. Yeah, I am normally very cautious with driving, which can be good, but also can be bad at times like this. There's another javelin. You see what I mean? The 801 and 2 are good trains. I've not driven the 802, but if it's just going to be like the 801, so it's just going to be good. But I am a little bit disappointed that there's been 2 clear opportunities to include the 800, and neither have been taken. If they add the 800 as a gameplay pack, I think I might jump from the ceiling. Because that would be the 4th product. I don't know why these blue things have appeared. Like, go away. I don't think they appeared in Train Sim World 5. I think I managed to find a way to turn them off, but now they're back. Whoa. There. Go on. Open doors. On the button. There we go. Oh, we've got a couple minutes sat here anyway. Everyone's got their brollies out. Yeah, look at this. We've got him there. 7:21, then there's one 8 minutes later to West Hampstead Thameslink. Okay, then there's one a while later. But yeah, there is a train like every 10 to 15 minutes. And throughout peak times there can be one like every couple of minutes. Right, off we go. 30 miles an hour out of here. There will be the 805 coming as a DLC for West Coast Mainline South, but as for the 802, I don't know a lot about them in real life, so to me they are awesome. Yeah, the 801 to me is awesome. I think I see 801s almost every day. Well, I don't like actively look for them, but like, do you know what I mean? The train line that I live on has 801s, 800s, 802s, 803s. Is that all? Yeah, I think that's all. Mr. Kyle 70. Oh, hello there, mate. How are you? Nice loco you have there. Thank you. I mean, it's technically a train, not a loco, if I'm going to be picky. From Philippines here, by the way. Oh, welcome in from the Philippines, then. We are going international, it seems. Name's Grand Mr. Carl is my old Telegram mate. Right, let's go. Are we up to 50 yet? Yes. What's the next stop? Strood. So we're going through Higham. I think this is the only station we skip. I believe we're all stops, right? Rochester, Chatham, Gillingham, Rainham. Yeah, it's not much of a high-speed service. There's that, Tenham, and I don't believe I saw Sitting. No, I did see Sittingbourne on that. Is this electric? Yes, we are on DC power at the moment. It's dual voltage, so it can be used on DC and overhead wire, which is needed for the what's it called? The HS1 section. Yeah, you skip one to buy Faversham. Philippines National Railway, nice. What are the railways like over there? Yeah, we are live on Twitch for anyone watching this on YouTube. Steam locos, nice. We do love a bit of steam. I've only ever seen a steam train once, but it was, well, that I can remember. But it was awesome. It's actually on this channel, or it's in a playlist. There's a section. If you go onto my channel, it's IRL trains / buses, and it's trains at Stevenage. That's where the profile picture for the channel on YouTube came from. I drive 2 steamers. Nice. Right, just making sure we're keeping at 70. We seem to be very good at holding this magic number of speed. Hey. I don't want to go any faster than that. One is an 062 TT saddle tank. Or a little Swifty. Nice. Oh, there's a 700. Oh, we do love a 700. Yeah. The 700. If you ask me, if I had to delete every single train in Trains in the Wild and I could only keep one, it would be the 700. We've got a bot. No. Ban. Get rid. I hate these bots. Oh, if you want to buy cheap viewers here. Don't buy cheap viewers, it's not worth it. Loads of sheds, by the way. Shed 1, shed 2, shed 3, loads of sheds. Get rid of the bot. Ban. It's a shame there's no TEA service going that way. It's a shame we don't get the freight yard up this way, because there are some massive freight yards. Just had to ban someone from the Twitch channel. Let me check out this mod panel. These view bots are annoying. They are well annoying. Have you ever streamed and seen it in the Twitch chat? Mr. Kyle is now following you on Twitch. Thank you very much. Second steam train on drive is Baldwin. Nice. Should I unban this guy so you can ban him? Do you want to ban him? Should I unban the bot if you want to ban him? I'll track that. Baldwin is a 260 tender engine. Nah, leave him banned. I remember when TikTok was really bad for bots. I think it still is, but like, it's mad how these apps have literally no protection over their bots. Or maybe they're just not doing enough about it, who knows. Right, let's start slowing down. I still operate the 2 engines. Number 2. HG or English name Miss River Island Express. Nice. Still operate the 2 steam engines. Wicked. I've just realised I've paused my own stream. Brilliant. Actually, that's going to help, because then I won't get distracted by my phone screen. But I am trying to slow down. for this 15 minute. 2 engines got a lot of overhauls and refits. Wicked. I'd love to see some more steam trains in the UK. 1907 design, so it's been around a fair bit then. That's older than Flying Scotsman, which is 1923. I've killed. Oh, hello, we've got a red out that tunnel. Let's bring it down to 20. Something in the station? There is. What are you? You look like a Thameslink. Yes, so West Hampstead Thameslink to Raynham. A Thameslink sausage. The Philippines use diesel locos as well. We have a few of them in museums, a few in active, 5 diesel hydraulics and 7 to 13 diesel electrics. Nice. We do love a diesel. I've definitely damaged these wipers a fair bit using them when there's no rain. Beep. Nice, I'm a sucker for a good diesel electric. I'm still sad my local train operating company stopped using the N-Class and allowed 12 modern commuters electric or even some battery-powered rail cars. Heck. I don't get why the battery power's taken over the railways. Like, I don't know what's so good about it. I don't know. In the UK we seem to be doing a whole battery operated thing as well. Like, the 5 circle line's undergoing... The 5 circle line is getting electrified in real life, but because they can't electrify the 4th bridge, they're going to have to put batteries on the trains that ScotRail run, just for that little section, where there's going to be no wires. What's that? Oh, there's a 465 there. That looks like it's got headlights on the wrong line. Are you doing a bit of wrong line running? Don't look it. Neutral. Doors. Please. Doors. There we go. We've got about a minute sat here. Are you doing a bit of wrong line running? Stopped, arrived at instructions. Strood to London Charing Cross. No, so it's going this way. Oh yeah, I think it was GWR that was showing off their battery powered 484, yeah. 465 doing a reversing for a return for Dartford. Aboard in 1928 was an original looking like a British LYNR 060 class 27. Right, let's close doors. Off we go. Up to 15 miles out. Oh, hello. You thought you'd just sneak in there, did you? So it's probably because this station's so busy that they've sent that 465 that way. Ooh, that was a lightning bolt, I suppose you could call it. And there's a javelin. Oh, that's why that 465's been taken out that way then. Oh, he's got a 12 car. Look at that. Oh, I bet that was the service I said I didn't want to do. Damn it. That is nice. That is proper nice. Can I get a decent shot? $375, nice. That might be the thumbnail. That screenshot. I feel like half of my TSW videos are just me taking screenshots. That begs the question, Melbourne Dragon Guy, do you take screenshots after you've done the service? Because I don't think I've ever seen you use photo mode on one of your videos. Unless I'm just having a massive brain fart. Which, let's be real, is probably the case. Right, up to 20 miles an hour. Yeah, southeastern high speed where we do 15 miles an hour. I wonder if we'll see any rail tours today. Considering it's taken us probably from Ebbsfleet to here was probably twice the length of St Pancras to Ebbsfleet. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? 465. It is a busy route. Because obviously now we've had the line from Victoria, I believe, join us. But yeah, these scenario things are well annoying. 4 to 8, that's us. Oops. Thought we'd just go down here where it looked a bit prettier. Oh, hang on, can I do the Star Wars? Oh, I messed it up. Whee! That took an awful amount of time learning. Oh, hang on, I've got to go here. Like that. But by 1930, oh, I thought that was a station then. Gets me every time. It's all Heritage Railways is steam in Melbourne. Chat was greyed out. Oh, lovely. Maybe I've placed you on a timeout. Actually, you're a mod. Can I even time you out? Can I time you out? We don't have Heritage. Oh, that's sad. We have several in the UK. Great Central, Severn Valley, West Somerset. There's loads in like Plymouth and Devon and that. Our closest Heritage Railways are Old Model Railway, 3-foot 6-inch railways. That's not standard gauge, is it? No, I didn't. Is it what's standard gauge? Oh, I'm so thick. No, it's not standard gauge. I didn't think it was. 3'6" did sound very small. Chatham Station, where Dovetail Games headquarters is. Maybe we'll go for a raid. Try and find some DLC. It's not out yet. Please don't do that. Nobody go do that. Very nice. Very sad. It's awesome when you can get old trains kept for the enjoyment rather than just being scrapped. 4'8" is standard gauge. Boy, Dovetail, can I have my 158 timetable, please? Dovetail Games, can I have class 91, please? Please? Class 91? Please? Cross Country HST, please? East Coast Mainline South, please? I'm not sure they heard me, to be honest. Oh look, there's a cup holder. Nice. Oh, 700. Didn't we just see one a minute ago? I suppose they are every... No, they're every half an hour. I think they heard me from the coach. Okay. Speaking of tier things to come in TSW, with that dispatcher mode scenario, I don't know if you've played at Melbourne Train Guide, but what do you think? Do you think is dispatcher mode something you'd like to see? Could you see 78 miles per hour is a lot of kilometres. 78. Can't think off the top of my head. Double yellow signals. Right, okay. It's going up to 50. Our old standard was 45 miles an hour, but in 1968, 78 miles an hour is our standard. I really do enjoy this route, it is really fun. It's got to be up there with the best in my opinion. No, sorry, for me, this is the best. I'm in a siding in real life, to be honest. Nice. You waiting to go out? Have you been pulled in for something faster to go by? There's 375. Ooh, 3375s with the white one on the back. Waiting for the higher ups to tell me when that 46 will pass by. We have two mainline railroad plus 45 steam express engines. Nice. So you're in a passing loop then, waiting for something to go. The sounds of it. Right, we got green. Oh, actually, no, that's not speed up because we're coming into a station. That'd be stupid. We're here at Gravesend already. No, Gillingham. Gravesend and Gillingham, I always get mixed up. Normally, those engines are a lookalike to the LNER A1 Pacific. We do like an A1. In the UK, I'm pretty sure they upgraded the A1, changed the class numbering to A3, I think. That's how that worked. Hello! I overshot the marker again, but I don't think in real life you have to stop at the markers, you just have to stop on the platform. As long as you don't stop before the marker, you can stop after it, just not before. Hello, sir. More 375s. There's just so much here. I forget this is the time of year where we have RHTT and ROG as well. Because ROG normally just runs in the autumn and the winter on this route. I don't know if it's the same for Midland Main Line. But look, 12 car 375. Is it going to fit? Just about. What do we prefer? 375 in white or 375 in blue? It's a tough one for me, I feel. What if I put the wipers on higher speed? Yeah, that works. Our railroad cross 45 is the fastest in the Southeast Asia at 102 miles per hour. Heck! I wish like Flying Scotsman. I know a lot of money's been spent on it. Southeastern White matches 465, yeah, that's true. But yeah, I wish we had steam trains that are capable. We do have steam trains. I'm sure Scotsman could get up to 100 and something. But it's not allowed to, because obviously they've spent a lot of money preserving it, so it can only go 75. I want another route to run Scotsman on so bad. Scotsman's record is 108. Yeah, I knew it was 100 and something. It was Mallard that set the record for 126 at Stoke. Because Scotsman broke the 100, was the first train in the UK to break the 100 mark ever. And that was at Stoke Junction. And Mallard was 126 on the 3rd of July 1938. At the exact same location, and it broke the steam record. It's mad to think that a steam train can go faster now than what the Azumas can. We've technically downgraded 100 years later, almost 80 years later rather, and we've downgraded essentially. I know that for Mallard was a one-time thing, and for the Azumas 125 is an every-time thing. But still, it's mad to think. Gillingham Crossing, 60. City of Truro broke 104 miles per hour in 1928. Oh, okay. Scotsman was built in 1923. I don't know when it broke 100. Maybe it wasn't the first engine to break 100 then. I thought it was. Stopping at Raynham? Yes. This has been an enjoyable run. Scotsman did 108 in 1936. 2 years before Mallard. The steam train history of Britain, Rule Britannia, is very, very nice. Or just of every country, to be fair. I think we have lost Melbourne train guy, I believe. I think his internet might have gone or something. In the Philippines, steamers are just reliable. Yeah. I feel like steam trains very rarely went wrong. They were just a bit slow. Oh, I'm still here. Oh, it just said on the viewers you were gone. Oh no, you're back now. Oh, it's because you're under moderators, not community. That's why. I was wondering why I couldn't see you under community, but it's because you're under modders. I'm loading up TSW6 in the background now. Oh, right. What are you about to play? TSW6. A Jersey 53 trap. I've just got an itch inside my ear. There we go. I had an itch like in my ear, you know, like where you're supposed to like clean your ears, which obviously I do, but apparently cotton buds isn't good for your ears. Anyway, getting a bit off topic. There's another Javelin and a 700 with its tail lights on, so we couldn't have been... No, that we were following that. Now we should be on greens. I'm hoping we will be anyway. Off goes Javelin. It's another 12-car service. Oh, it's got Trainbow. It's got Trainbow. Hang on a minute, I reckon... Bit less rotation. I reckon I can make something work here. I'm not sure, I usually sit on the route screen for a good 30 minutes before I choose what to run. Might give the dispatcher scenario a go. You should give the dispatcher scenario a go. I think it's quite good. Do you reckon that's a good screenshot? Zoom in a bit more. Yeah, nice. Might put a community post up as which one chooses my thumbnail because I cannot decide. I know on YouTube I think you can pick multiple thumbnails, but I don't know how to do that. Because I've started using a new app, a different app for thumbnails for the last like month or two. It's much better than the old one, and I don't have to pay for Pro, which I was never considering doing, which is the whole reason why I changed. Because I hate when apps do that. Like, it's a really good app, and then as you use it, more people start using it after you and before you and all that. And then they go, do you know what? Everybody's using our app, so we're just going to kill it and make a Pro version. Not mentioning any app in particular. Cut. Still just use Canva, it works. Is that Canva? Yes. Oh my god, I nearly pulled my headphones off my head. That there. Sitting born in 7. It's mad to think the time it takes to do 5.7 miles on DC. We done 15 miles on AC. Fun fact, we have one operational, well 3 operational British Railways or GWR trains in service. Nice! I do love steamers. I want to drive Scotsman. I wish Scotsman had more services than what it did in TSW. I don't love Scotsman enough to spend an hour and a half doing it on the Somerset Railway though. Sorry. Class 43 HST. Question mark? Question mark? As in, is that what you're thinking about doing for your service? Did I misspeak somewhere? Do I say HST on me? I think you're doing more Riviera. Nice. Riviera seems like a good route. You can always tell when a route's good based on how many times content creators play the class, play the route. Because you know when Dovetail Games ambassadors say, oh yeah, this is a great route, and they play it about 4 times. Yeah, I'm not falling for that one, chicken. I really do think it's a great 43 route. Never played before. Well, I've never played Riviera, unfortunately. I do want to play it, but it seems like a very good route for the 43. You don't have to be zooming. It seems like you can actually give it a good shot. You can go up hills. How does the 43 cope with the gradients? Is it alright? Is it better than the 802? Worse than the 802? Because the 802 has a lot more carriages. But didn't they say there was some services with longer sets than the HST? Because they hadn't shortened them all yet. Surprisingly well, it's 2+4. Yeah, so it probably does cope quite well. Oh, hello. Car 375 with the white one on the back. Why am I slowing down? Why am I slowing down for? You have the option to spawn in a 2+8, but I think there are some 2+8s in Timetable, but I think it's all castles. Nice, we do love a castle set. Right, the rain is not enough. I reckon I can turn that wiper down. 10 wipes per minute. Wipe every 6 seconds then. So it ain't like it's long. Last I've heard, it's our HST Class 43 in 2023 got repaint. You have a Class 43 over there? Nice. Class 43 was bought in 1969. Okay, I have put my microphone back on. That's good to know. Yeah. Isn't that when they were being manufactured? Because they didn't enter service here, I think, till 675. It was not used often because steam trains are ruled, to be honest. Steamers are good. Right, do you know what? We're going to 70. Let's get up to 70. 1968 till 69 was getting built and serviced. There's a lot of steam train stuff going on in the UK, like a lot of steam trains getting restored. They built, I believe there was a steam train called Blue Peter, I can't remember what class it was, but basically they didn't preserve any, so they just built a brand new one. From scratch. Good on LSL for that. They have sent those HSTs anywhere, but they aren't the most reliable outside of England, it seems. Yes, I know they've sent them to Mexico, and I believe there are some in South Africa, maybe? There are some somewhere else. But in Mexico, they just keep crashing, or they just keep crashing them, I don't know. Yeah, I know that. Didn't Australia have HSTs? Somewhere. You had like the XPT, I think you called it. Ours was only used in COVID 2019 to 2022. Because steam trains are causing drivers to be physically overworked. Yeah, that makes sense. Is that 465 over there? Nice. You never know how fast you're going, or you can never feel how fast you're going until you start whizzing through a platform. Heck, it looks like he's on. Right, that's... oh, that should have been us there. Whoopsie. Again, I feel like I'm always going further than the marker. But it's one of the older routes, so the markers aren't as obvious. Let's do it again. No. That makes sense, yeah. Hence, I drove our HST once in like 2 whole months. We have a ZHST, the XPT, but it was slightly modified and also potentially being replaced. No! Not the HST. Oh, I messed it up. Right, let's go. Let's get out of here. We're a failure. Get out of here. It's next stop Faversham. Really? Already? Light work. HST, RHSTs. RHST is scary, to be honest. Next stop, Favs. Favers. Alrighty then. I didn't think it was going to be that. It doesn't feel like I've been here a whole hour. Has it really been a whole hour? 68 minutes on stream. Heck. Time flies, I suppose. I think we'll do a 7... We almost derailed it by going 100 on it. No hard, sharp turns. Ouch. Yeah, what was I going to say? We should... I'm going to do a 700 run after this. Hence, we don't buy fast trains, to be honest. Do you ever think we will get the part of the route that loops back around to Ashford to King's London St Pancras? I mean, it's a big loop. I mean, we could get that bit, I suppose. I don't know if that's where it goes, but I know it's... I'm fairly certain the whole loop around Kent is about 3 hours. So... yeah, I doubt it. I mean, maybe more of the loop, but then they've extended a route once. I don't think they'd want to extend it again. I mean, they say in Train Sim World extensions are a hard thing to do, but... yeah, they say extensions are a hard thing to do, but yeah, they keep doing them. 5 circle, leave and branch, you know, stuff like that. But you never know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a 3-hour loop. I'm pretty sure that's what I heard from the British Ace video. I'll go back to St Pancras. Yeah, I'll fast travel to St Pancras. And then I'll check the boards and see what it says. I believe the boards have the time of each stop on there. I have a... if you have Discord, I do have a rail map. And it shows you like the services in South East England. And you see how giant of a loop it is, because it does go all the way around the coast of Kent. King's Cross and Paddington from Glasgow Central used my 260 Baldwin. Nice! Do you know what I'd love to be able to afford a model railway? I don't know where I'd put it, but you know, we'd always find somewhere. Right, coming through. Is this Tainham? Tenham? How do you pronounce this one? Tainham. Right, we can go up to 80. I don't know why I'm being shy. Come on, 80. I feel like I might have damaged the microphone by speaking into it that loudly. But yeah, it's a proper network. Right, the limit comes down to 75. It goes up to 90 briefly, but then it comes back down to 75, so we'll just hold it. I was kind of out of place, an Asian driver in an American engine with British Rail. Yeah. Does sound a bit difficult. Double yellow signal. Start slowing down then. Don't know what this is for, but hey. I feel like the signal blocks are quite wide here. Oh, hello. Southeastern Javelin. Just a 6 car, that one. We have seen a lot of stuff. This route is really busy. I need to play this route a lot more. Maybe this is the route we should do 9.5 hours on if I get to 300 subscribers, which I forgot to mention till now. If you are enjoying the YouTube video, please like, subscribe, and if we get to 300 subscribers by the end of the year, I will do an SCR stream and another stream on TSW where we do 9.5 hours on one route. I'm hoping I have West Coast Mainline Preston Carlisle by that point if it goes on sale. So I reckon that's an easy one to do 9.5 hours on. I don't know. Oh yeah, of course we're at Faversham. So of course we're coming down to double yellows. Yeah, if we do get to 300 subscribers, we will do 9.5 hours on the TSW route, and I'll try and see if maybe we can get some other creators to join along the way. Because ideally I want to do 9.5 hours on a route that's got, you can drive on, you can guard on, you can do passenger, you can do different passenger services. Like West Coast Mainline South would be an ideal one, because you could be guard, you could be driver, you could be all sorts. Because I'm not doing a full driver shift stream, I'm just doing a full shift stream, if that makes sense. Because that is the beauty of TSW, you can just drive and drive and drive and drive. Like there's no limits. Pardon me, hope you didn't hear that. That was a burp, by the way, not a fart, so... Right, down to 15. Is this approach control? Yes, it is. Well, normally you go onto the right side, I feel like, if you're coming up to Faversham. I might steal that idea. I haven't done a shift since the TSW4 era days. Yeah, I've never done a shift. I tried doing one. I wanted to do one on the suffragette line. I got 4.5 hours in, and I just noticed that people stopped spawning. So I thought I'd reset the simulation physics, and I never got going again properly. So I just had to end it 4.5 hours in. But yeah, I really want to do a full shift stream at some point. That is my goal. East Coast Way and Brighton Mainline would be a good one. Hello! Is that an RHTT? It is an RHTT. This, if you're watching on Xbox, hopefully if I get this out in time, that is on sale. Are there a few more routes now where you can keep one train? And there are a few more routes where you can keep the one train. Edinburgh to Glasgow and the 158, West Coast Main Line and the 710. Goblin and the 710, yeah. Yeah, we could do Brighton Main Line, bit of Gatwick, bit of Southern, bit of East Coast Way as well. Maybe. I need to think about it, because I need to look into it, because I don't know what's going to be on sale, because if I'm going to do it come the new year, I might as well wait till January sales. Right, brakes, open doors. But that was today's video. If you did enjoy, be sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time for some more Train Sim World. And if you are on the stream, we will do a 700 run. Well, that's been it from me. See you in a bit.